What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Ole Miss versus South Carolina college basketball matchup going down Saturday, February 24th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Ole Miss and South Carolina. Ole Miss coming into this one, losers of 4 of their last 5 games, sitting at 19-7 on the year, 6-7 in conference play after an 83-71 road loss to Mississippi State in their last matchup. While South Carolina comes in off of back-to-back losses, the most recent one a 64-63 loss at home to LSU to drop to 21-5 on the year, 9-4 in conference play. I'll tell you, I was on South Carolina in that game against LSU, and for the most part, it was back and forth. South Carolina could never really pull away and get into the cover zone late. They were up big. They were up by 16 at one point, just after halftime. But I'll tell you, it was good on LSU to come back and close the gap and eventually pull away and pull it out late. But the thing for me with South Carolina was that they probably deserved better in that game. But again, they kind of just shot themselves in the foot and found a way to lose that game when they probably should have had it a lot easier than they did. On the other side of that coin, though, you have Ole Miss, who's definitely taken a bit of a step back since their hot start to the year. They started 13-0, took a couple of losses, even got to 18-3 and 5-3 in conference play. But like I said, losses in 4 of their last 5, including the road loss to South Carolina, the first time these two teams met. And it's been some regression for Ole Miss, but in that game against South Carolina, it was a 3-point loss for the Rebels in that one. It ended up being a push, but it was a game where South Carolina struggled to close it late. I mean, again, they were up by 17. They were up big, and they thought they were in cruise control, and they took their foot off the gas, and Ole Miss made things very, very interesting in the final stages, but again, fell just short. And I think South Carolina knows they can ill afford to do that here, but I don't expect Ole Miss to even give them the chance. Ole Miss has been, like I said, a lot better at home than on the road this season, and Ole Miss is still top 15 nationally in three-point shooting. Do they shoot enough threes to maybe make it worth their while? They haven't up to this point, but I think they do in this matchup. It's still an Ole Miss team that is 4th in three-point shooting, and they're shooting the second fewest amount of threes per game in the SEC. But that's the weakest part of South Carolina's defense, is the perimeter defense, and they don't give up a ton of free throws. So Ole Miss's edge at the foul line, where they are 5th best, shooting 77%, that's negated, not just by the fact that Ole Miss is the worst team at getting to the free throw line in the conference, but South Carolina is the best at not giving up free throws. So Ole Miss has to be able to take advantage of their advantages in this matchup, and that is shooting the three. So I expect Ole Miss to be able to hoist a few more up from behind the arc. Ole Miss, their defense has been susceptible, which is not something that we're used to seeing from a Chris Beard defense. But I just don't know if South Carolina has enough on their side on the road here to be able to get it done. I know they've been able to get it done in conference up to this point, but I think Ole Miss wants some revenge in this one. I think at home, I think they get it here. So I'm going to take Ole Miss. I'm going to lay the 2.5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.